Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal may shake you to your core, but your spirit already knows this truth. If you're seeing this message, it's not by coincidence. You were divinely led here because a massive shift is happening within you. A transformation that goes far beyond mindset. This is spiritual, energetic, cosmic. You're not becoming powerful, you already are. The old powers feel it, the systems fear it. Even the shadows whisper your name because you are no longer the seeker. You are the new God they tried to deny. The very things you used to pray for are now manifesting with speed and precision because the universe is aligning in your favor. You've stepped into your true identity, not just chosen, but crowned. But to fully receive this transmission and amplify its energy, pause for a moment and do 3 things. Hit that like button to confirm this message in your spirit. Subscribe to help us reach 20,000 chosen ones on this path, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number is not random. It is a divine signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what has always been yours. If you truly carry the spirit of the divine within you, stay until the end, because your rise isn't coming. It has already begun. The moment you step into the light, the world doesn't just notice, it shivers. The old guards who thought their reign was eternal suddenly feel the weight of something far greater than themselves. This isn't a rumor whispered in dark corners, it's a roaring truth that shakes the very foundations of power. When you rise, it's not with hesitation, but with the thunderous certainty of one who was born to rule. Your presence alone commands awe, and the very air around you pulses with an energy that can neither be ignored nor denied. Think of the legends who once shaped history. They all had a moment when the impossible became inevitable. That moment is yours. Yours now. You are the force they feared in their nightmares, the unyielding tide that washes away their fragile thrones. It's not just about power, it's about a destiny that refuses to be postponed or overlooked. The world's eyes are fixed on you, and every heartbeat echoes with the knowledge that a new era is unfolding. This rise is personal. It is the culmination of every sacrifice, every silent struggle, every moment you were told you couldn't. Now, you've shattered those chains and stepped into your divine role. The trembling you see is not just fear, it's recognition. Recognition that you are the harbinger of a revolution so profound that it will rewrite the rules for generations to come. They tremble because you are not merely rising, you are awakening a power the world has never truly witnessed. Blood speaks louder than words, and yours sings a song of ancient kings, celestial warriors, and timeless sovereignty. This lineage isn't just a heritage, it's a sacred inheritance that courses through every fiber of your being. The divine blood in your veins is a testament to your rightful place at the highest table, an unbreakable bond between you and the cosmic order. This isn't a metaphor, it's the living proof that you were crafted for greatness, shaped by forces beyond mortal comprehension. Every drop of this sacred blood carries with it the wisdom of ages past, the fire of relentless ambition, and the calm strength of those who came before you. Imagine the countless rulers, heroes, and deities whose stories have been etched into the fabric of time. Their legacy is not lost, but alive within you. This isn't just about inheriting a throne, it's about embodying the very essence of divine authority and responsibility. When you feel the weight of the crown, it's not a burden, but a birthright, a symbol of a power you were always meant to wield. The world may try to deny this truth, but your bloodline screams louder than their doubts. It is the essence of your identity, a constant reminder that you are not just another contender. You are the chosen one, crowned by destiny itself. Let this knowledge ignite a fire within you, unshakable and eternal. Power borrowed is temporary. The strength you possess is inherent, born from a source as infinite as the stars. It's a power that doesn't depend on approval, alliance, or circumstance. It flows through you naturally, like the very pulse of the universe. When others seek permission or validation, you stand firm, rooted in the certainty that your might is intrinsic and unchallengeable. This is the hallmark of true sovereignty, not needing to prove, but simply being. Think about the great forces of nature, the relentless ocean waves, the fiery heart of a volcano, the boundless energy of a storm. Your power mirrors these elemental forces, unstoppable, raw, and undeniable. It isn't something you wear like a costume or wield like a borrowed sword. It is you, at your core. This is why the world reacts the way it does. Because what you have is authentic, unfiltered, and eternal. This inborn power also brings responsibility. It's not just about domination or control. It's about embodying the highest ideals of leadership, wisdom, and justice. Your influence is a beacon, drawing others toward a future shaped by strength and vision. The legacy you build isn't on shaky foundations. It is rooted in a power so genuine that it will outlast time itself. You are not seeking a crown. The crown has been waiting for you all along. Divine forces beyond mortal understanding have marked you, chosen you to be the vessel through which destiny flows. This crown is more than gold or jewels. It's the symbol of a covenant between heaven and earth, a pact that elevates you above every challenger. This is a sacred trust, a mantle of authority that no one can revoke or diminish. Throughout history, crowns have been passed down, seized, or lost. But the one that belongs to you is eternal, forged in the fires of cosmic will and sealed by the voices of angels and ancestors alike. To wear this crown is to stand as a bridge between worlds, the living proof that divine purpose can manifest in flesh and blood. It is a reminder that you were never an outsider to this power. You were always the rightful heir. The crown brings clarity, a vision sharper than any sword. It guides your steps, protects your spirit, and demands nothing less than greatness. When doubt creeps in or obstacles rise, remember, the divine crown doesn't choose the timid or the hesitant. It chooses the bold, the fearless, the unstoppable, and that is exactly who you are. Fear is not born from ignorance, but from recognition. Your enemies don't fear shadows or illusions. They fear the undeniable truth of who you are. You embody everything they dread: power without compromise, a vision without limits, and a destiny that eclipses their petty ambitions. This fear is their confession that you have already surpassed them, that your light burns too bright for their darkness to survive. Look at history's most transformative figures, the ones who shattered old empires and forged new worlds. They were feared because they represented a future that was inevitable and unavoidable. You are that future. The trembling in their eyes, the quickened breaths in their presence, the whispered warnings in the halls of power. All these are testament to your undeniable impact. They know that opposing you is to stand against the tides of fate itself. But this fear is also your greatest weapon. It unsettles, it destabilizes, and it dismantles the fragile confidence of those who cling to outdated control. Let it fuel your ascent, remind you of the gulf between your vision and their limitations. They fear you not because you might become great, but because you already are. Too long has the world lived in waiting, in hesitation, in half measures and false promises. But you are the breaking point. The future isn't some distant dream on the horizon. It is here, alive and breathing in the power you command this very moment. You are not next in line for greatness. You are the embodiment of it right now. Every second you delay is a betrayal to your own destiny. This urgency is what separates leaders from legends. Leaders dream of tomorrow. Legends seize today and transform it into eternity. You don't have the luxury of patience because the cosmos itself is shifting beneath your feet. The moment to act, to claim, to conquer is not someday. It is this very breath, this very heartbeat. You are the spark that ignites the revolution and the flame that consumes the old ways. Accept this truth with both hands and full heart. Your power is not a promise or a possibility. It is a present reality. The time for waiting is over. Now is your moment to claim the throne, to raise your voice, to command the universe's attention. You're not next. You're now. When you move, the very foundations of the old world quake beneath you. Your presence is not just disruptive, it is transformative. Every decision, every stride, every word you speak sends ripples through the established order. The rulers who once looked down on you now scramble to understand the force that has risen beyond their control. Your footsteps echo like thunder, announcing the end of an era and the birth of something extraordinary. Change is never comfortable for those who cling to power, and your ascent is the most uncomfortable revolution they've ever faced. The old rules, the ancient hierarchies, the fragile alliances, all are being dismantled one step at a time. And with each movement you make, you expose their weaknesses and pave the way for a new paradigm, a new world built on your vision and authority. This is not chaos for the sake of chaos. It is the deliberate, unstoppable reshaping of reality. You are the catalyst, the force of nature that no one can contain. The old order trembles not because it hopes to return, but because it knows it must surrender. Your every step isn't just movement, it's a declaration of inevitable change. History will remember the moment the old world gave way to the new by one name: yours. This is not hyperbole, but a profound certainty etched in the fabric of destiny. Your name will be spoken with reverence and awe, whispered in hopes, chanted in victory, and carved into the monuments of time. You are the genesis of a new era, the living spark that lights the path forward. Consider the great epochs named for their leaders: the Alexandrian Age, the Elizabethan era, the reign of Caesar. What set them apart was their vision and the indelible mark they left on humanity's story. You stand on the brink of such a legacy. The new era isn't an abstract concept. It's a living reality shaped by your actions, decisions, and unyielding will. This era will be defined by boldness, justice, and unshakable power. Under your rule, the impossible will become commonplace, and the impossible dreamers will find their wings. Your name will inspire generations to strive for greatness, reminding them that the future belongs not to the faint-hearted, but to those who dare to rise. From the beginning, your path was never meant to lead you to submission or compromise. You were forged in fire and destined for sovereignty. The idea of bowing, of yielding, of accepting lesser roles is an insult to the power that pulses through your veins. You are built for command, for leadership, for ruling with the unwavering confidence of one who knows their place in the cosmos. History is full of those who bent their knees to survive, but you are different. You don't seek to fit into the old mold or play by outdated rules. Your destiny is to break free from chains, to shatter glass ceilings, and to sit at the head of the table reserved for true gods. Bowing is a denial of your essence. Ruling is your birthright. This truth is not just pride, it is a call to arms, to claim what is yours, to stand tall even when the world demands submission. Your power is a beacon that illuminates the way for others who refuse to bow. Let no one mistake your humility for weakness. You bow only to the truth of your divine authority. In a world cluttered with hollow promises and counterfeit leaders, your flame burns with unparalleled brilliance. This divine fire within you does not flicker with doubt or dim under pressure. It blazes with the certainty of cosmic truth. Every false idol, every pretender to power, pales in comparison to the radiant energy you embody. Your light is the standard by which all others will be measured and found wanting. Consider the countless figures who have claimed greatness only to be revealed as shadows. Their empires crumbled, their names forgotten. Your flame is different. It is eternal, fueled by divine will and an unbreakable spirit. It purifies the darkness and ignites hope in the hearts of those who follow you. Your brilliance isn't just illumination, it is transformation. This divine flame also serves as a shield, protecting you from the cynicism and fear that seek to extinguish greatness. It empowers you to stand firm in the face of adversity, to push beyond limits, and to inspire those who see your light as a promise of a better tomorrow. When you shine, the world can no longer settle for anything less than truth and power. Your lineage is more than ancestry. It is a living testament to power, resilience, and divine favor. Within you flows the blood of gods, a sacred stream connecting you to a legacy of rulers who shaped the heavens and the earth. This bloodline is not a story of myth, but a reality encoded in your very being. Proof that your strength is inherited, amplified, and destined for greatness. Throughout the ages, bloodlines have defined the rise and fall of civilizations. Those chosen by fate carry a responsibility that transcends time. You are the living embodiment of this responsibility, a link between the celestial and the mortal, the past and the future. This sacred heritage grants you not only power, but wisdom, honor, and a profound sense of purpose. This bloodline also calls for vigilance. It demands that you rise above petty squabbles, fleeting ambitions, and distractions that seek to derail you. Your veins carry the fire of gods who never surrendered and never bowed. It is your duty to uphold that legacy, to honor those who came before, and to pave the way for those who will follow. When a true god stirs from slumber, kingdoms tremble and empires crumble. Your awakening signals the end of false rule and the beginning of a reign rooted in authentic power. No throne, no matter how fortified, is beyond your reach. This isn't just a threat, it is a promise etched in the very essence of your divine awakening. You bring with you the unstoppable force of justice, transformation, and inevitable victory. Think of history's most unstoppable leaders. Their rise was marked by an unstoppable momentum that shattered barriers and redefined power. Your awakening is that same unstoppable force multiplied, amplified by divine will and cosmic destiny. The world can resist, but it cannot withstand you. This awakening is also an internal revolution. It stirs every dormant strength, every hidden talent, every spark of potential within you. As you claim your throne, you become not only a ruler, but a symbol of hope and unstoppable change. No throne is safe, because you are the storm that reshapes kingdoms and redefines what it means to rule. From the shadows, whispers tried to silence your rise, legends tried to erase your existence, and fear tried to bury your truth. But prophecies have a way of finding their voice, and you are the living fulfillment of a future they desperately wished to prevent. Their attempts to suppress you only highlight the power of your destiny. You are not a coincidence. You are the inevitable. History is full of stories where the brightest stars were hidden, the loudest voices muffled, and the greatest powers underestimated. Yet time and again, truth finds a way to shine through. Your story is that truth, resilient, unyielding, and impossible to extinguish. The attempts to suppress you only add weight to your rise, proving that your destiny is too great to be hidden. This prophecy is more than a narrative. It is a call to action, to rise, to claim, to demonstrate that no force, no matter how powerful, can silence the divine will. You are the answer to a future written long before you walked the earth, and nothing can stop you. Danger is a label given by those who fear what they cannot control. You are dangerous not because you seek chaos, but because you embody change, power, and truth that threatens the old order. To be dangerous means you are a force of nature, unpredictable, unstoppable, and essential. It is a badge of honor that sets you apart from the complacent and the weak. Consider the great revolutionaries and leaders who were branded dangerous in their time. Their danger was the spark that ignited movements, toppled tyrants, and reshaped the world. You carry that same spirit, a force that disrupts and rebuilds, challenges and conquers. This danger is not a threat to be feared, but a power to be embraced. Embrace your dangerous nature with pride. Let it fuel your confidence and sharpen your resolve. You are dangerous because you refuse to settle, because you dream beyond limits, and because you wield a power that commands respect and inspires awe. Danger is your destiny. You are the force that changes everything, the shift in the cosmic balance, the storm that sweeps away the old, and the sovereign who claims the eternal throne. This is not a future possibility. It is a present reality. You embody the raw energy of transformation and the calm authority of divine rulership. The world bows not because it must, but because it recognizes your undeniable power. Every story of greatness carries a moment of reckoning, a moment when the old ways fall and new rulers rise. That moment is yours. You are not just part of the story. You are the author, the protagonist, and the ultimate force that drives the narrative forward. You are the new God, the living embodiment of power, purpose, and destiny. Embrace your role fully, with humility and strength. Let your reign be marked by wisdom and compassion as much as by power. You are the storm that clears the path for a brighter tomorrow, and the sovereign who will lead with unshakable confidence. Your time is now. Rule it with all the fire within you. The strength you hold inside is a force that no obstacle can contain. It is not limited by circumstance or shaped by external validation. Deep within your core, there is an infinite well of resilience, courage, and determination. This power has been forged through trials, sharpened by challenges, and tempered by experience. It is a force that grows stronger every time you face adversity and refuse to back down. Your power is a reflection of your true self, unmasked and unapologetic. It radiates from your very being and touches everyone and everything around you. Those who encounter your energy feel it in their bones, an undeniable presence that shifts the atmosphere and demands respect. This power isn't just physical or mental. It is spiritual, emotional, and universal, woven into the very fabric of who you are. To recognize your limitless power is to embrace a new reality where nothing stands in your way. It is a call to break free from limiting beliefs and societal constraints. It encourages you to dream without fear and act without hesitation. When you tap into this wellspring, you become unstoppable, a beacon of light and strength in a world desperate for both. Remember, every great figure in history who changed the course of humanity did so by unlocking the boundless power within themselves. They did not wait for permission or opportunity. They claimed their power and transformed it into action. You are no different. The only question is whether you will seize it today. So stand tall, breathe deeply, and step forward knowing that the power within you is not just enough. It is limitless. From the very beginning, your purpose was grander than the ordinary. The world around you may have seemed to dictate limitations, but your soul whispered a different story, one of transformation, courage, and impact. You were created to be a catalyst for change, to challenge the status quo, and to inspire those around you to believe in a better tomorrow. Every challenge you've faced, every obstacle overcome, has been part of the preparation for this moment. History doesn't remember those who simply blend in. It honors those who dare to stand apart, who dare to push boundaries, and who dare to envision a world beyond the familiar. Your life is a living testament to the power of change, a beacon that lights the way for others to follow. The world may resist your vision at times, but resistance is merely proof that you are headed in the right direction. True change always disrupts comfort zones and forces old systems to reevaluate their place. Your role is not to avoid conflict, but to navigate it with grace, strength, and unwavering resolve. You were born to break molds and rewrite the rules. Your unique perspective, talents, and passions are the tools you use to craft a new reality. Trust that your voice matters, that your actions ripple far beyond what you can see, and that your legacy will be one of profound influence. So step boldly into your calling. The world is waiting for the change only you can bring. Vision is not simply seeing what is, it is imagining what can be. Your ability to envision a future filled with promise and possibility sets you apart. This vision is a powerful light that cuts through the darkness of doubt and uncertainty, revealing opportunities where others see obstacles and hope where others see despair. With every step you take, your vision paints a brighter horizon. It's a roadmap guiding you through complexity, reminding you that the greatest achievements start with a clear and compelling idea. Your vision fuels your passion, energizes your spirit, and inspires others to join you on this journey. But vision alone isn't enough. It demands courage, discipline, and persistence. You must be willing to navigate setbacks, confront critics, and stay true to your purpose even when the path is steep and the destination seems distant. Your vision is your anchor and your compass in these moments. History's most impactful leaders and creators shared one thing in common: an unshakable vision that propelled them forward regardless of the odds. Like them, you carry that same light. Trust it, nurture it, let it guide you to greatness. Fear is natural. It creeps in when you face the unknown, or when you sense the weight of responsibility pressing down on your shoulders. But fear is not your enemy. It is a shadow that masks the brilliance of your true strength. When you confront fear, you begin to see it for what it really is: a signpost pointing toward growth, courage, and transformation. Every person who has achieved greatness has wrestled with fear. What separates them is their decision to move forward anyway, to use fear as fuel rather than a barrier. When you face your fears head-on, you weaken their grip and discover reservoirs of resilience and power you never knew existed. Fear also sharpens your senses and focuses your mind. It challenges you to prepare more thoroughly, to consider new angles, and to fortify your resolve. In this way, fear becomes a teacher, one that guides you toward becoming the strongest version of yourself. Remember, the shadows only exist because of the light. Your strength, courage, and determination are the light that will dissolve fear's illusion. Embrace your fear, learn from it, and then rise beyond it. No one else holds the blueprint of your life. You are the master architect of your own destiny. Every choice you make, every action you take, builds the foundation and shapes the structure of the life you will live. This power to design your future is both a privilege and a responsibility, and it is yours alone to wield. It's easy to blame circumstances or other people for where you are, but the truth is that your destiny is shaped by how you respond to those circumstances. Challenges and setbacks are bricks that can be laid into a fortress of resilience or walls of limitation. The vision you hold for your life is the blueprint that guides your construction. The process of building your destiny requires vision, patience, and relentless effort. It demands that you set goals, make plans, and be willing to adapt as the design evolves. But it also requires faith in yourself and in the power you hold to manifest what you desire. Many great architects of history left behind monuments that tell stories of ambition and determination. Your life is your monument. Build it boldly, with passion and integrity, knowing that you are crafting something uniquely yours and eternally meaningful. Within you burns a fire unlike any other, a passionate flame that fuels your dreams, drives your ambitions, and ignites your spirit. This fire is not a fleeting spark, but a deep, enduring energy that refuses to be dimmed by doubt, failure, or fear. It is the essence of your vitality and the source of your greatest power. The fire in your soul calls you to live authentically, to pursue what sets your heart ablaze, and to reject anything that dims your light. When you embrace this fire, you tap into a wellspring of motivation that propels you beyond limitations and challenges. This flame also connects you to something larger than yourself, a universal energy that flows through all living things. It reminds you that your passions and purpose are part of a greater story, one that stretches across time and space. When life's storms threaten to extinguish your flame, remember to fan it with self-belief, purpose, and love. This fire is your compass, your strength, and your light. Let it guide you boldly forward, No one else in the history of the universe holds the exact combination of talents, experiences, and passions that you do. Your unique gift is your contribution to the world's ongoing story, a light that no one else can shine. The world needs this gift, and it is waiting eagerly for you to share it. Too often, people hold back their gifts out of fear, doubt, or the mistaken belief that they are not enough. But the truth is that your gift is exactly what the world requires to heal, grow, and evolve. It may be a talent for creativity, leadership, kindness, innovation, or courage. Whatever it is essential. Sharing your gift requires bravery. It means stepping into vulnerability, taking risks, and trusting that your offering will be received with gratitude and love. But the rewards are immeasurable. The joy of making a difference, the fulfillment of living purposefully, and the inspiration you provide to others. The world is a canvas, and your gift is a brushstroke that adds beauty and meaning. Don't withhold it. Step forward and give your gift generously. Strength is often mistaken for dominance or control, but true strength is deeply rooted in compassion. The ability to understand, empathize, and act with kindness is what separates the powerful from the truly great. Compassion fuels connection, heals wounds, and builds bridges where walls once stood. When you lead with compassion, you inspire loyalty, respect, and trust. People are drawn not just to your authority, but to your humanity. Compassion gives your power purpose and meaning, transforming it from mere force into a force for good. Consider the greatest leaders in history. Those who changed the world did so not through fear, but through empathy and vision. They understood that true leadership is service, that strength without compassion is hollow and fleeting. Cultivating compassion in your life enriches your relationships, deepens your understanding, and enhances your impact. It is a power that transforms both you and those you touch. The legacy you leave is more than possessions or titles. It is the imprint you leave on hearts, minds, and history. To build a legacy worthy of remembrance, you must live with courage and integrity every single day.